Mark Holmes here with, of course, Michael Anthony Fitness. And unfortunately, we've had so much freaking rain, I've got to go take care of a flooded basement. I mean, flooded, we're talking about, the light switch about 4 foot? About 4 feet of water in a basement, so I've got to get a pump, got to go down the country, so it's going to be one of those drive about 350-mile days, but hey, it's getting me ready for the drive to Dallas, and we are literally just a week and 1 day away from leaving on the epic draft or bust tour. I can't believe it. I can't wait to be in Dallas. Oh man, we're going to have a ball in that. But I'm sitting here listening to Sports Talk 980 here in Washington, D.C. with Cooley and Kevin, and I'm not a big Chris Cooley fan, to say the least. But they're talking about Dez Bryant. Should they bring Dez Bryant in? And Chris Cooley, to a man, thinks, hell yeah, for about $10, $12 million, they'd be more than happy to have him on there. They're like, look, we got $15 million of cap space that they need a playmaking wide receiver for Alex Smith. Well, I gotta say this, what's the track record of Cowboy players playing for the Redskins?
Only one actually did something. Only one.
Yeah. If Dez, you want to get paid, go to the Redskins because you'll definitely get paid. But
Alex Smith's interceptions won't go up. Interception rate.
They definitely may, because I got to tell you, you look at Cowboy players that have gone to the Redskins. Basically, it's 2 years and you're basically out of football. The Redskins are a career killer. You get paid, don't get me wrong, but you're basically going to be out of the league in 2 years because you think Cowboys are dysfunctional. Things are bad in Redskin land. But I got to talk about something that's still a sore subject for me. And I got to ask you guys your opinion. Because we're hearing a little chatter out there that now that the Cowboys cut Dez Bryant, got an additional $8 million now in cap space, have about $9.9 million right now, that they may be targeting making that move for Earl Thomas. Now, Earl Thomas is in the last year of his deal, $8.5 million. He's going to need to have an extension, and you could sign him to a contract extension that's team-friendly, that won't take up that whole $8 million if you want to, and have incentives built into it, and of course, signing bonuses and things and prorated. But I wouldn't want a long, I mean, we're not looking at a 5-6 year deal. You want to figure that you got about 2 years that you really need him. What would you give up to get him? That is my question. I had somebody say that we should give up, would I give up a second in Byron Jones for him? Hell no. That's too damn much. I mean, seriously. I can see a Byron Jones trade for him, but I'm not throwing in the number 2 pick. Now, Mike Fisher seems to think that the number 2 pick is worthwhile to go, okay, I might buy that. I would actually say a third. I look at what other players have gone for out there and stuff. I really don't think I'd go higher than a third, or maybe a third in a late round at most. But here's the thing. The draft is a week and a half. Seattle's not negotiating a long-term deal with them. Okay? They're not. They want to move them. They're going to start getting a little bit desperate closer to the draft. They want those picks. They need those picks. They are depleted now on defense with all the players that they've gotten rid of. And they don't have picks. Their second, third, and I think their fourth or fifth, they don't have in this year's draft. They picked up a fifth for Michael Bennett and things like that, but they don't have enough picks to start reloading that tree, that defense. And that's why you can make a trade. So what would you give up for?
Maybe a number 2.
I don't know, 2. Although,
what have we gotten with our number 2?
I was getting ready to say, our number 2 picks.
Jalen Smith is probably the best thing we had for number 2 in the last who knows how long.
It's true. But again,
I wouldn't give up anything else with that. So number 2.
Well, here's the thing. My thoughts, of course, is I've been on that bandwagon for a long time. A lot of people are saying you're getting rid of an old wide receiver for an old safety. Well, it's not really apples to oranges because there's a $16 million cap hit. You have other receivers on there, and again, I personally don't value the wide receiver as high as other people. I certainly would not draft a wide receiver in the first round, because take a look at wide receivers in last year's draft and how they did. See the impact that wide receivers from last year's draft had on their teams. Not a lot. Not a lot at all. That's one of those positions, just like edge rusher, that takes time to develop. You don't just come in and you're beasting. I mean, Odell Beckham was, not normal. Generally speaking, you're not going to get that much production right away. So if we take a first-round pick, put it on a Calvin Ridley, you're going to not have an impact player. And you need an impact player with that first-round draft pick. I'm okay with the guys that we have right now, and you can always draft a wide receiver later on. I'd like to actually see Noah Brown with his size and things on the field as well. I dare say tight end may be more important to me to get a tight end who's a threat. I mean, everybody says Rico Gathers.
Yeah, we just don't need another tight end.
Yeah, but, Rico Gathers and everything else, but he has yet to get on the field in a regular season. And I'm not ready to bank on saying, okay, we're going to bank on this guy who's never played a game, a real game. So getting an Earl Thomas on the defense, he's going to be there long enough to mentor Kevon Frazier, Xavier Woods, and Xavier Woods I'm high on because he's that kind of safety that I like that will take your head off. And he's a guy that has a nose for the ball and is always around the ball. So we'll have to wait and see where that goes. We'll see if the Cowboys do try and make that move or not. But I want to know your thoughts on what is he worth to you. What would you give up to bring him here, knowing that he wants to be here, knowing that the Seattle Seahawks want to unload him? So, got a lot of driving to do, a lot of thinking to do. But as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this just doesn't work. And I'm sure I'll be seeing you soon.